Page 30, intervals, a lesson on intervals. I don't know that the piece is called intervals, but the lesson is on intervals, so let's talk intervals for a little bit. Simply put, an interval is the distance between any two notes. Any two notes. It could be the first note in the piece in the right hand is a C. The last note in the piece, the right hand, that's a C. The distance between those two C's is the interval. And you figure out intervals simply enough by counting up. Start with a lower note and count up. There is a danger to counting down, so just get in the habit of counting up. And the note you're on is 1. We don't start with 0. It's 1. So let's say, let's take those two C's. The interval between them, I want to know what they are. I count up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's an interval of an eighth. Also known as an octave. Letter to letter is an octave. Very important interval in our music. We get it a lot. Basically intervals. That's the number. They all work the same way. We get into the black keys and so forth. Well, generally speaking, you're going to go up in the key you're in. For instance, if I'm in the key of G major is 1 sharp and F sharp. And I want to know the distance between this note and this note in the key of G major. I'd count up. 1, 2, 3, 4. I use this because I'm in G major. If I'm in C major, none, I do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. I get the same answer. The point is, which note I'm using to count is based on the key I'm in. That's it. Now, I would prefer to leave it at that for now until you get comfortable with the idea of intervals. I mean, you'll see them in the music a lot. All the time you see them. The third, 1, 2, 3, every other note. Thirds are very important. Our harmony system, our harmonic system, is based on thirds. So a chord, a good chord, well, that's a third and that's a third. It's based on them. So thirds are very, and you'll see it in the left hand. Just look at the first 4 notes. Here. Those are thirds. That's a third, down a third, down a third, up a third. It's just a broken chord in thirds. You get it a lot, and you'll recognize them in the music a lot. It helps in transposing later on. Now at the bottom of the page, they get a little carried away here. They talk about minor, major, perfect. I don't think they get into augmented and diminished yet, so that's nice. Let's just try to keep it simple, but I'll give you an idea. We got flavors of intervals. Let's go to C major, all the white keys. We're going to use the white key notes. And I have an interval here. There's a 2 second from here. It's a second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, and 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th. Interval is just the distance between any two notes. Okay. In a major key, like C major, any major key, but let's use C major. The interval of a fourth, a fifth, and an octave are perfect intervals. They're considered perfect. Not exactly perfect, but okay, we'll take them. Just go with me here. And then the other intervals are major. Second, third, sixth, and seventh are all majors. So we have perfects and majors. Now, technically what we want to do is use half steps because everything is based on half steps. It's like that's the smallest and we can construct or build anything on half steps. So if I go to a major third, I count the half steps. I go 1, 2, 3, 4. So a major third is 4 half steps. Any major third is 4 half steps. So if I have a note, any note, and I want to know a major third above it, I can go up 4 half steps. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a major third. Got it? Okay. A minor third is 1 less. 3 half steps. 1, 2, 3. And when I'm counting these, this is a half step. So I don't start here with 1 because that's not a half step. That's just a unison. So it's a half step. 1 half step, 2 half steps, 3 half steps. It's a minor third. And I would go back to this one I did before. If I go down one, it's a minor third. Or if I go up here, I'm decreasing it by 1/2 step. That's a minor third. So a minor third is 3/2 steps. A major third is 4. And you can use C major to figure them out if you get confused. A perfect fourth, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5/2 steps. A perfect fifth is 7/2 steps. Just take my word for it. I don't want to count that much. And that's sort of what they're doing here. In my opinion, you need to understand how to count them. The major and minor and stuff, we'll get into more on that maybe in the future. I don't know. I don't know where you're headed in your music education. But that's basically, as far as I'm concerned, what you need to know for now. We're giving you bits and pieces to the whole picture, and later on, when you see how the bits and pieces fit together, it makes more sense. But you need to understand what a half step is, and a whole step, which is 2/2 steps. Here, that's a whole step. It's got one note in between. You need to know what the intervals are, like a second, third, fourth, fifth, or so forth, be able to figure them out. If you want to know the perfects and the majors, that's fine too. I got no problem with it. It's just right now I'm not sure it's that important. Anyway, they gave us some music here. Let's see what we got. We're in the key of C major. Lots of eighth notes and broken chords. And here. And how fast you go if you want to sing it. I don't know. Do, re, major, second, blah, blah, blah. I don't sing in my videos. They're bad enough as it is, but it's just... Basically, you're using this interval. A second major is a third, and then a fifth, sixth. They're telling you what the interval is in the right hand. Fingering wise, I want to figure this so I can connect the notes, and I can measure 4 here. But if I go to measure 5, I got to go here. So to help that, I'm going to use 4th finger for the last note, measure 4 here. Just crunch up 4. That way I'm there. And that helps the left hand connect it. The right hand, you just play it, it's fine. And then the last 2 measures in the left hand, I got to go from here to here. But to help me get here to here, I want thumb on that note. That puts me closer. I can almost reach it. So I'm going to go in that next to the last measure here. I'm going to go 1, 2. I'm going to cross over. That way I keep thumb on that. You finger it any way you want to. I don't care. They don't give any articulation or dynamics, but you can interpret it. You can fill them in. We want to hear the melody in the right hand. Keep this soft. And you put in the phrasing to figure out where they are. Well, if they give you words, you can usually use the sentences in the words, or commas, or semicolons or something. Experiment, just lift up, like taking a breath in the right hand, but connect the left. At the end, the right hand is tied. Here. I didn't see any phrasing in it. I just played it all as one phrase, but this sort of, and how fast you go, again, would depend on how fast you want to sing it, or how much of a hurry you're in. I don't know.